Hey guys, so I hope you're doing well, and I have come here. This is my mama bari, what you call like your maternal brother's home. So I came here for Diwali, and it's a rural place. It's a town, but it's like a developing town, so you can find rural things which I like the most. And for just having your vacation in this kind of place, like you find peace, there are lots of greeneries. And if you can see, this is kind of a lake, so it's a very huge lake, and it also have boating system, but it's not for like for everyone, it's for fishery. And I'm here with my sister, so we just caught cold because the weather is changing and it was Diwali. So here we are. We thought of coming to this place. We came here on the year 2018. No, on the year 2019. Yeah, we came here on the year 2019 last, and then I cannot come here to visit the place because of the pandemic. But it's really nice to come here again. Hey guys, so welcome back to It's Puja Mahapatra, and welcome if you're new. So today I thought of sharing a very interesting thing, as I always do, like interesting things, because yeah, I'm a first year student. I'm experiencing a lot of things, so of course everything is exciting and as interesting as possible. At least I try to make it, even if it's lame. I just like to make it interesting so that I can have a better life. So your NEET results are out, and now you choose to take BDS no matter what is the reason, because I know there are like 2-3 reasons. You didn't get MBBS this time, you have a lot of drop years, and now you're just fed up. So life is just like that, because after giving so much of drop years, and then again you want to have a drop year, and you know what drop year have, like it's like kind of a hell. In this RD place you have a hell there, so of course you want to take BDS for that. And of course there is another reason, like I got a lot of text messages that I want to take BDS because I have always wanted to take BDS. So there are people like that as well, and I really appreciate you guys, because if you are not interested in a thing and you're taking that, I don't think you can be happy with it. Because the most important thing, rather than having a standard or class, is most importantly is the happiness that you should have, and the passion and the satisfaction. So it's very important. If you don't have these 3 things like passion, happiness, satisfaction, okay, so I don't think it's worth enough of your time, of your life. Because now we are in our, like we have entered in our 20s, we have just crossed 18, and we're becoming adults, and this phase of life is very important for every aspect, because it is going to determine how your latter life will become. Will you not suffer? Because most of the time the sufferings comes from us, okay, so we think like we are suffering for that person, but actually the suffering is caused by us. So we like to blame others, that's a different story. But if you can totally focus on the things that why you are suffering, I am pretty sure that you will get the answer. Like you think like that way, or maybe you are feeling that way, and maybe that person is just somebody whom you don't like, or maybe they tell you the truth, that is the reason you don't like them. So that kind of things happens to us. I'm also the part of it, and I have crossed that thing. So moving on to the main topic, that first year is not easy. I have my 9 months in this college, like I have gone through everything as a first year student. So now I know, like, okay, so these things happens in first year. Now there is a disclaimer, because people have their own opinions, like how they live their life. Of course not all first year will have the same experience as I have, of course that will be not the same. But since I have my own YouTube channel, I will tell my experience. So first year is not at all easy. I'm not telling that it's not fun, but it's not easy. So the first thing is, you have 4 subjects. Now what happened with me, okay, with all my friends, was that my close friends, at least I know that, we were very confused about the subjects. How many subjects do we have? Like most importantly, BDS has a thing in the sense that you have the MBBS subject in the MBBS college and dental subject in the dental college. Now there creates a hectic thing, like what the hell is happening? Okay, first of all, we don't even know what BDS consists of, like we are not aware of everything. Okay, I was also not aware, because not many information was there. Second of all, not every teacher talks about BDS when you are preparing for NEET, so you don't know about it. And then you come to the college and you are totally blank. First of all, you have so much of sorrowness, sadness inside. I was not meant to be here, and I don't know, and there will be many of your friends who will be giving NEET the next year as well. Okay, so this will also happen. And first year is all about confusion and confusion. You will be totally messed up. Okay, keep that in mind. You cannot say that my life was fully stable, I knew my plans, I scheduled everything, I scheduled my subjects, I studied like that. First year will mess you up, like you will be totally dismantled, and then you will go and then you will be asked about every single thing. There will be some college things that this thing happens, these are the subjects, these are the professors, they will be allotted to you, and then your classes will begin, and then you will be confused about what are the subjects. So I am telling you, there are 4 subjects mainly. There are 3 subjects which are of MBBS, that is anatomy, physiology, biochemistry. Now here one thing happens is the physiology and biochemistry, you will have individual classes, you will have individual practicals, but the subject is combined for BDS. Okay, for MBBS students what happens is they have different exams for physiology and biochemistry, but for BDS we have combined, like physiology and biochem combined paper. Okay, but the practicals will be different, of course, but that will be a combined paper. So we have 3, that's done. Then we have dental subject, which is DADH, or dental anatomy and dental histology. So this is the thing, and dental histology is a different thing and dental anatomy is a different thing. Now the first thing which we had experienced was दांती तो है, right? But dental anatomy consists of all the teeth. So we have bought Wheelers which costed around, like I don't remember, like more than 1000 rupees. Okay, the Wheelers is like that. We were forced to buy that book because if we don't carry that book in the class we will get jhar, so we have to buy that. So we bought that, and it consists of all the tooths. You mean dental anatomy means you have to study every tooth singly, and that is pretty disgusting, you know. Okay, fine, I'm studying teeth, but every single tooth, and then you have to write the practical copy in practical copies as well. Okay, about each and everything. I will be talking about these things in latter part of my videos, so stay tuned for that and subscribe, of course. The thing is, you have dental anatomy classes. Okay, about the tooth, there will be carving. The teachers will show you different tooths and how they are positioned, like mandibular, maxillary, and how you can determine which tooth is in which area. Is it in the left side, is it in the right side? So that is pretty interesting, but studying about every tooth is very disgusting, at least for me. So that is the thing. And dental histology is interesting because you are studying about the tissues. You know, you have ground section that I have talked about in my previous video. So you have a ground sectioning thing, and before that you will be studied about dentine, enamel, cementum, pulp, which are the main constituent of a tooth. So those things are pretty interesting. You will like because you have to study and you have to know the information, like how it is, what is the organic composition, inorganic composition, what's the length, and those are cool. I don't like dental anatomy, and but we still need to do it, and it is mostly asked in practicals and you have to make practical copy. That is enough for first year, I think, because you have to just understand which tooth is mandibular, maxillary, and you have to identify the tooth. That is the most important part in dental anatomy. Now coming to the next thing is about homesickness. Now everybody will be very excited about coming to college. Who don't like colleges? Like, it's like freedom and freedom. So of course college life is different from school life, and that is the thing. If you are like coming from a far place and you're taking hostel or PG, then it is kind of a homesickness things. Now I don't feel homesickness because I travel from my home, but I have my friends. Many of them have come from a very far places. They live in hostel. Now hostel has a lot of rules and regulations. Girls cannot go out after 6, but boys can. See, so these are the things. I don't like that. So of course I prefer PG more than hostels, but hostel life is different. It's really different. Okay, so for boys it's really fun. I don't know about girls. Like girls, I say to you, like after 6 PM you cannot go out. So again, it's like a caged life. But for boys, I think it's really cool. Like they enjoy the most. Okay, so it's their privilege. So yeah, good for boys. Now you have to understand that not everyone is socially active. Okay, I have come across a lot of friends, and in college you think like you have to talk to everyone, there are seniors, and the most important things that nobody talks about is how to survive the college, because it's not only about studies, man. You have to come, you have to meet a lot of people. There will be teachers, there will be seniors, there will be a lot of things, there will be relationship issues. And I have groups because I am in group B and also my friends are in group A, so we enjoy a lot. Okay, we study, we enjoy a lot. So that thing you need to keep in mind, that not all the time you will have a proper plan, or things will happen in your way. Okay, but there is nothing to get depressed, because it's your life. You came here to know things, you came here to study a human body and to enjoy. Like, it's a privilege for us to understand a human body. Not everybody gets that chance, right? So we are having those things, we are having good moments, like wearing the white coat, having the stethoscope, BP measuring machines, and we are seeing patients every day. We're walking with the white coats in front of the OPD and people watching us. That's a very nice feeling, guys. That's a very nice feeling, I'm telling you. And then what happens is you get friends, you have a group. When you enter a college, you get a group. Now it is like you cannot determine like he's my best friend, she is my best friend, and these things are really not happening in college, I guess, because yeah, you have a good group, you have a nice chunk of friends, you enjoy a lot. But school life is different, I'm telling you, because don't superimpose school life with college life. This two are totally different place. You are in school, you are like, okay, it's a school life, but now you are in a professional field. You have to learn, you have to have those kind of communication skills. Communication skills are very important, otherwise how will people know you are feeling bad or you are feeling happy? You have to communicate. Okay, if you are having problem, communicate. Have a good friend. I mean, choose a friend with whom you can at least share your college kind of vibes. Okay, I'm not telling you that tell all your secrets. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Don't tell all your secrets. Just be a good friend to him or her and let them be. Okay, so that you can at least share your problems. Like, college has a lot of issues, so at least you can have somebody to share your vibes. And if you are away from home, you cannot tell everything to your mother, because like, okay, if you say this thing happened, like, they become mad, like, what happened, what will happen to my child? Of course, that is a very simple thing in Indian society. So they care a lot, and there are food habits you have to change. There are a lot of things that will be changed. Okay, so there is no rule or regulation. Okay, here you have to make your own rule. You are your own guardian. That is the first important thing. Your parents will not always come to tell you like, do this, do that, you make that type of friend, or you choose that. Not every time it will happen in college, because now you are grown up, you have come to a college, and of course if you do that, that will be a sarcasm. So don't do that. So make your own rules. What I do basically is I have a journal. Okay, that is a very clear thing. If you tell me I'm a boring, I'm a like lame, okay, I'm that. But having a journal is very important, because every time you cannot speak out, so write it down. I always tell my sister as well that whatever you have inside you maybe there are things you cannot tell your parents, at least write it down. Or what you can do is, when I don't have the journal with me, I always record myself in the phone, and then I listen to it and delete it. That is a very nice thing to do, because you're speaking out, but you are not telling it to somebody, so there is no risk. So you speak out to a recorder, and then you just delete it. Or you can shoot yourself, like how you are behaving. I do it a lot because I'm crazy, I think. So I keep it sometimes, and I also delete it. It helps me to release that negative vibes. Okay, so that is important, because you have to be very strong, you have to develop those skills, and there will be people who will take advantage of you. And of course, in the first time you will not know how to handle those things, because I also didn't know, nobody knows in the first attempt. You will learn, you will definitely learn. So these are a few tips, like journaling, recording, and shooting yourself, and keeping a nice friend. This is kind of free advice, I think. And then what is the next thing? Yeah, there is a misconception about college life is living the best life. I think that's true. That's kind of a true, because you learn, you grow, you communicate, you meet a lot of people. Of course, it should be your best life. Not in the sense that everything is okay, because not every time things will be okay and things will be in your way or in your favor. It will not happen. Most of the time actually in college life, nothing is in your favor, okay? Everything is out of your hand. You cannot do anything, whatever you have thought. Like in school life, maybe you have think, okay, I will achieve that thing, I have achieved. But in college life, it's not going to happen, dear. You have to be, you are like, अभी ऐसा सोचा, बाद में क्या हो गया, भाई क्या हो गया ये. So ऐसा होगा, ठीक है? It is very normal. You don't need to be like a crybaby that I wasn't like that, my life was different, why is this things happening with me? It is not only you. People will not tell you that they are going through the same cycle, okay? They will not tell you. They will pretend that everything is fine, and that is also a good thing. Like pretending will help you to move forward, but everybody goes through this, okay? Everybody goes through certain kind of problems, and you cannot expect everybody to tell you that what problems they are going through, because maybe they don't want to show it, okay? But it is not that only you are going through it. Everybody goes. My mother was fed up because I always come from college and I used to cry, okay? Because I was like, what the hell is happening? I could not manage anything. I'm like, this time phone is coming, I have to do this, I have to have this assignment. I'm not even understanding what is the topic. I'm not even understanding what books to buy. I have no idea what to do. But then with time I have realized, no, this is not like that. This craziness, whatever the messing thing, just accept it. This mess will happen at least for 6 months, and then you will get into track. You will understand and you will get adapted. Okay, so there are a lot of fishes, like they're jumping, and yeah, jump like that fish in the pond, like in the college, and get all the exciting things. In the first 6 months you will have all those moments. You will have freshers, you will have fest. I don't know if fest will be happening or not because of the pandemic, of God. So still you will enjoy your life. And one advice is, college life is not the best life. At least first year is not the best life, you know. But yeah, you can see in my vlogs that it's fun, it's everything, but I made it fun actually. So there are a lot of issues happening, there are a lot of things happening, mess happening. Maybe you are crying at home, maybe you are not okay with it, maybe you are disturbed, maybe somebody has told you something, maybe you heard something, but you have to make the best out of it, because it's your life. Nobody will give you the chance to live this life again, so why not make the fun out of it? Take the best out of it, have your own moments, make your own plans, make your own rule, make your own decision. Don't be dependent on somebody else, because you are your own writer of your book. So just live your life the way you want. There is nothing to be stressed. I will be sharing a lot of information here, so do share these things with your friends as well, so that they don't get depressed. You know, people have a lot of negative things to say, and it's okay, because if positive things exist, why not negative things? Of course it will exist, but you have to fight back, you have to stand back. That is the motto of life. That will make you move forward. You will learn a lot of things out of that, so that is also important. So negative thing is bad, it is not like that. Of course negative is something which is discouraging you, but if you don't know about those things, like these things also happen, how will you move forward? How will you have that courage to fight? How will you develop that courage that you didn't know that you had that inside you? So that is very important. Like I was not that confident when I was preparing for NEET and everything, but now, like days after day, you get that thing. Like you will grow up, you will develop yourself, you will develop the communication skill, you will talk to a lot of professors. So that is also very important thing. And the last thing is, keep growing, keep learning, okay? My channel is here. If you have any doubt regarding your life and everything, you can share in this comment section. I welcome you. If you have anything about the college life, you can share with me, and you can also connect with me via Instagram. So it's Puja Mahapatra. I am in Instagram. You can DM me there as well. And that's it for today's video. It's pretty long video, this much long, but yeah, I wanted to speak about this topic because your colleges are gonna start from January, and you will be getting admitted to the college around December. So prepare for that. And also I will be making other videos regarding how to cope up in first year. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get it. And tada, take care.